Hey, what's going on, guys? Today's video is going to be a little bit interesting. Now, I've had access to image generation algorithms like dalle2 and Midjourney, and for a short while, the new, what is it called? Stable diffusion algorithm. I have since left that Discord, which I feel kind of bad about, but I did have access to it for a while. And what I really wanted to do was just kind of showcase some of my favorite things that I've made, because one of my favorite things, honestly, is just sitting down and just coming up with ideas for visual pieces that those AIs can make, because I have no digital art talent, but I can sure as hell tell somebody else what to make. Now, I've actually been using dalle2 for my thumbnails, which is kind of cool. It saves me the hassle of worrying about whether or not like a stock photo is going to be an issue for me, and I always feel kind of guilty about stealing stock photos. I know it's the kind of thing that everybody does, but I don't know, I feel kind of weird about it. So I would much rather just generate something that I know I have the rights to. So you can see here's a list of all the stuff that I have saved using dalle2. And I mean, it really is just like dalle2 is just incredible. If you ever thought that being an artist was going to be something that was safe from AI in the future, I mean, here's something to prove you wrong. Now, to be fair, these images do not always exactly match the prompts very well. Like, for example, dalle2 is really tough because it doesn't know what anything is in terms of brands. So if you try to type in Darth Vader and you want Darth Vader style things, like sometimes it will know and sometimes it doesn't. But honestly, like the really scary thing about Dalle is the way that they just shadow ban people out of nowhere. And so it's the kind of thing where when you're using dalle2, you really have to be careful about what you type in, because they may just shadow ban you for no reason. It's very dystopian in that sense, because they're trying to prevent it from generating things that could make it look bad. But you can see I've got a lot of really, really good, especially if you're looking for just like some sort of blanket stock photo. It really, truly is incredible. I mean, obviously, I love all these. This like anime style Shiba Inu is fantastic. Obviously, all of these pieces of work here are really, really good, but just not necessarily the kinds of things. Like one of the here's a pro gamer tip for using Dalle. The better that you can describe the thing that you want, the closer it will come out. So I was trying to do the League of Legends character Annie with a bear, kind of like, you know, with it's Annie and Tibbers. If you've never played League of Legends, it's a little girl and a bear that is like on fire. And so I was trying to basically describe what I wanted instead of naming the characters, because Dalle doesn't really do that well. I love these. This is like, I would buy a t-shirt of this in a second. I would also buy a t-shirt of this in a second. I love that style. I don't know what you call that. I think it's like, I called it conceptual art. It's very like Dada, but I mean, it really truly is just incredible. There's a lot of great things in here. It's not as good at doing kind of like poster work and stuff like that, but you can see like this Shiba Inu in a space suit is incredible. This is really creepy. I love this one. What else do I have here? All these like cutesy, these are not mine. My brother had access to my account, and so he was also using it, and him and his girlfriend were coming up with these like Sailor Moon-esque Shiba Inu paintings. Those are really cool. I tried to do like the gorillas as a style. I don't know the artist's name off the top of my head. And it was doing it, you know, reasonably well. The only issue was that it couldn't seem to separate the word gorillas from the gorilla. So this is Midjourney. I would call this kind of the #1 alternative to dalle2. So here's my Midjourney profile. And what's interesting is like, so here's all the things that I've made. And the great thing about Midjourney is that it knows what, you know, like registered IPs are. It knows what characters are. So you can see I just said Annie and Tibbers walking through the park, and it immediately knew what it was. You know, it might have made a few guesses. Like here, it kind of represented Tibbers as a dog, but overall, I mean, I would say that these are all extremely impressive. Now, in terms of cohesion, it's a lot worse than Dalle 2. As you can see, I was really trying to get like this Sports Illustrated of like, you know, like an Olympic athlete or something. And it really just like, it took me hours and hours of iterating on this to get something that was even close to this good. So there's a lot of room for improvement, and I think it's been getting there. They have new algorithms that have been improving cohesion. I tried to do something like Plastic Beach. Those looked really good. It for some reason it does like Assassin's Creed screenshots really well, and I don't know why. It's apparently a fan of Ubisoft. This one is really impressive. Just the level of detail and the artisticness to it and the color palette really does. It really looks very Studio Ghibli. Like you could see this in a movie for Studio Ghibli. I thought this looked very Adventure Time, which is why I saved it. It wasn't what I was going for, but it came out very cool. Just kind of to round it off, we can scroll through the community showcase here. This is what people are creating right now with it. The algorithm is constantly improving and getting better. You can see it's getting a lot better at these photorealism portraits. It was really bad at those for a long time. It's getting much better and much more cohesive. So it really is like a much cheaper alternative to Dalle with just really incredible results. I mean, look at this. That was a lot of my favorite things that I've made using Dalle 2 and Midjourney, and some community stuff that other people are making right now with those softwares. It's really incredible to see where it's going. And, you know, I'm going to be keeping my eye on it and continuing to use it in the future because I just think it's so cool. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. That's what I've been up to. Subscribe for more videos about whatever, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much.